time to take a closer look of that bookshop. Hello there. Thank you for clicking on this video too. This time, let's get straight into business. This is what the official Bookshop set looks like. And this is mine. Quite similar, but there is a notable change in that birch tree. The original one has yellow autumn leaves. And I have used green summer leaves instead. That matches better with the buildings that I already have or plan to have in the future. Now those green leaves came from the bonsai tree set. You can assemble that set with either green leaves or with these pink cherry blossoms. I chose the pink ones for the bonsai tree, so I could use the green ones for the Bookshop birch tree. Oh no! That toy airplane is stuck in the tree! That is the most notable story element in this set. If we move on to the buildings, you can see great use of parts creating a lot of interesting details. That curved bay window and those curving stairs are my absolute favorites. As usual, the backside is not as detailed as the front side. The sides are very clean with very little off colors showing. And there is even this nice balcony on the second floor. The apartment building is quite similar, a bit more off colors showing in the side walls. And there is a nice little veggie patch here in the backyard. And once again, a pretty nice balcony. Here you can see the backsides of the buildings when they are side by side. That sloped window of the apartment building creates a nice separation between the balconies. Here I have removed the birch tree so you can see the front details of the bookshop better. Inside the bookshop, we have this lovely gold and yellow floor tiling, a counter, and of course, quite a lot of bookcases everywhere. That green spiral staircase was a very interesting thing to build, and the back door is located under those stairs. Once you place this mezzanine on top of the spiral stairs, you get access to the second floor. In the second floor, the spiral stairs continue to the third floor. There is also this black armchair, area rug, lamp, a small table, and a grandfather clock. The details are beautiful, but it is a pretty tight fit. And here you can see the balcony once again. The roof opens up quite a bit differently than, let's say, the police station. This is not a flat panel, but the whole roof separates in half, revealing this small bedroom. In addition to the bed, the only other feature here is this terrarium that houses a chameleon which has a matching color to the bed. And that completes the tour in the bookshop. It's time to move on to the apartment building. That one is also beautifully detailed. The stairs take you to the second floor, and that door under the stairs takes you to basement. In the corner we have this brown cabinet, and next to it, great looking fireplace. Table and some chairs, and an orange bench seat in that bay window rounds things up quite nicely. And that's about it. Beautiful details, but a very tight floor plan. In the backyard, there is this small access hole to basement. This mousetrap is a nice detail, but that is pretty much all there is to see here in the basement. Perhaps you could think all this space as extra storage. The stairs take you either to the back door or that door under the staircase. And next, a nice little bit of bonus material. Here you can see the human helpers working on the second floor of the apartment building. Finding the correct pieces is very easy because Mrs. Human Helper is very organized. As you can see, the second floor of the apartment building is very small. Here the human helpers are building the bed. And it goes in right about now. When some drawers are placed next to it, it completes the floor. That's pretty much all the room there is. After that, it is time to build those windows in the front. And on to the next bag of parts. Mrs. Human Helper only takes a moment to sort those out, and then we are good to go once again. This finishes the roof of the building, or at least the front of it. A lot of small parts are used to create the shingles on the roof. And then it only needs some detailing on the top, and it's ready. Time for a test fit to see if it's done correctly. And it's looking good. And then it's time to build that back section of the second floor. And it is completed in no time. And that is actually partly out of frame. But if we ignore that, I think the human helpers did quite fantastic job. You could hit that like button if you agree. Now let's get a closer look of the second floor of the apartment building. Although you already know what's going to be inside there. But I gotta say, that bed and that drawer, those are very beautifully detailed. And this is what the back panel looks like when it's taken off. So that was the Bookshop set. A very beautiful pair of buildings, both from outside and inside. The only real downside is that the individual buildings are quite small. But then again, that opens up the option to split those buildings up if you need smaller buildings for your city layout. So, it is time to wrap things up once again. The next video will cover the European Jazz Cafe. It is another alt build of the assembly square set. You can expect that new video ASAP, but remember, when a Sloth says that, it means as slowly as possible. Bye bye.